Gossip in the Grove. Gossip in the Grove.
Gossip in the Grove.
Hello and welcome to Gossip in the Grove. I'm your host, Tracy Cunningham.
And I'm your co-host, Scarlett Mayfield.
And today we have two special guests in the audience today, and it's Kristi Kilday and Jeremy Winton. Welcome from West Kentucky Film Commission.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming. I mean, third time's a charm, you know.
Yes, third time's a charm.
So we're going to talk all things movies and film and incentives for Kentucky. So whoever wants to go first, let's start you out.
Jeremy, you're first.
Where do you want me to start at?
Tell us a little bit about exactly what you and Miss Kilday do. You guys are producers, and you are commissioners on the West Kentucky Film Commission, and you guys are the two that actually go to California with us and discuss filming in Kentucky.
We are here filming a movie right now in Oak
It's
Grove.
exciting.
Right here in
Yeah,
Oak Grove.
Right here,
in
right
Oak
now,
Grove.
right now. When
Love it.
Our crew is going to be here for 24 hours a day, and they're going to go and eat. They're going to probably gamble. They're going to game.
There's no probably about that. They're going to game.
They are
They're
going
gonna-
to game.
They're gonna game.
Yes.
They're gonna, they have to fill up their gas tank, and it's gonna influx more. So it's actually Kentucky that wins, not the movie producer. So it's 8 times the amount that Kentucky benefits off of this. So it's much better. So moved here to Louisville, and quickly assessed that Western Kentucky was really where it was at. So we are now West Kentucky co-film commissioners, representing from Bowling Green to Paducah in 10 areas between those 2 points, and are excited about what we've built so far and where we're going in 2026.
And you guys just did a stage production in Owensboro. Talk a little bit about that.
We have a 60,000 square foot sound stage in Owensboro, Kentucky. It is a production facility, so you can come there and you can build whatever your mind can make, we can build it. So right now we have standing sets that are everything from a hospital to an airplane to a jail cell, and then the star of the soundstage is Jeremy's baby, so I'll let him talk about that. But it is a 30 by 12 foot LED screen. So go ahead, Jeremy, tell them about
So
that.
it's a virtual production screen that, like she said, 30 foot long, 12 foot high, that can create any background you can imagine. And then when you build out in front of it, on camera, it looks like you're really there. So it speeds things up. We can do that for products, commercials, or tourism, or movies. We just build it out, and you can change backgrounds really quick and efficiently,
cool.
and make it much cheaper and efficient to do.
Yeah, because you guys did a movie there in Owensboro, and you used the soundstage on that. It was a Christmas movie.
So we've done, we
Yeah.
did the
Two of
most
them.
recent one that we did was Bachelor Santa, which we had released in theaters, and so we shot a couple scenes in the soundstage then, and then we had it was originally called a Christmas Pitch, but Great American Family released that one. They called it Christmas North of Nashville. They renamed it.
So you can watch it twice. On Tubi, you
Right.
can watch it as the Christmas Pitch.
Yeah.
And on Great American Family, you can watch it as
on-
Christmas North of Nashville. And we urge you to watch both.
Right,
Just
both
to see if
of
there's a
them, yes.
difference.
See,
There's not.
there's no difference.
Other than the title.
So then you lived in Louisville, and then you left Louisville, and then that's when you moved to Owensboro, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So, yes, Western Kentucky is where it's at. You know, we have a lot of infrastructure building to still do in Kentucky in order to be a really competitive tax incentive state. So when I talk about infrastructure, it's things like the sound stage. It's businesses that are like camera equipment rental houses and prop houses and things of that nature. So what we've been doing in the meantime, it's been really important with the Film Commission is taking existing Kentucky businesses and pivoting them to allow them to service the film industry when it comes in. So we don't necessarily have a wardrobe house, for example.
Right.
But there's wonderful boutiques in all of these cities that can service and provide wardrobe for the movies. Same thing with, we have what's called picture car rental companies, where I would call up and say, I need a 1967 black Camaro. And that would magically appear on our doorstep. We don't have that here yet.
Right.
So, but this state has a wonderful car show network, and these guys all know who has every car. So you call one of those guys, and that guy's like, nope, Bob over in Hopkins County has that car, and that car will show up for you. So right now it's building businesses, but it's also building a workforce of people.
Yeah.
So we're really excited because right now we actually have, with the production we're doing here, quite a few of our crew members are WKU students. So we are putting our money where our mouth is. They are not interns, they are paid employees of ours, because this is our generation of next workers. We want to encourage them to stay here, not move to LA and not move to New York, to actually be able to build this film industry here.
Which is why we have partnerships with WKU, Murray State, and Kentucky Wesleyan.
That's nice. That's good. A lot of people ask about what is the difference between the union, if this is union area or if it's not union area. So you want to explain a little bit, like people come in and if they want to come and film or whatever, they'll ask about, is it unions?
Yes. So union in our industry tends to be budget driven. So typically it depends on what producer you ask, but it's between $1 million and $1.5 million budget is where you start having to use unions. And so if you're below that number, typically it's a non-union crew. Fringes, etc., it becomes cost prohibitive to actually be able to even produce the film. It's not that anybody's anti-union, but usually the crews are non-union for 1.5 million and below.
Gotcha.
And then for above that is union.
Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. So, and then I know that there's some counties that is enhanced, and then some is not enhanced. So, enhanced is 35%
Correct.
to get back, and then the not enhanced is 30. But it's still good. I mean, 30 and 35% is still really, really good for Kentucky.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And then with workers as well. So out of state is 30% and in state is 35%. So if it's a Kentucky resident, you get 35%, out of state resident 30%. And that alone is worth it. Like that a lot of other states don't allow out of state workers to qualify for the incentive. So that's a huge bonus for Kentucky.
So the people that's filming now in Oak Grove, are they're from the university, you said?
Some from the university.
And now, do you have like extras? I mean, do you look for extra people? Like if you could come in and film?
With this script, it's very self-contained, but typically, yes, we look for extras for most of the projects that we do. But this project is super self-contained in regards of like, it's got a cast of 6 people, and everything happens with 6 people within
That's
it.
cool,
So,
though.
yeah.
I'm so excited because I read a little bit of the script and I thought that was really
Yes,
cool. It's
yes.
really
Yes.
good script and stuff. Okay, so I know producing. Okay, what is the difference between an executive producer and a producer?
Okay.
Who is more powerful?
Okay.
This gets confusing.
It
I'm
does,
So I'm going to let
because
Christy
This is-
explain
this
it.
is-
just
Because
this
it
is
depends
really
on if you're talking
yeah,
about
it
TV
is.
or movie.
Yeah, see?
I'm going to make Jeremy answer to see
No,
if. Yeah,
I mean-
no. I've said
I
this.
only know
This
the
is-
hierarchy.
Let's
and
do
that
the
movies,
let's see how well I've taught him. Let's see.
in
Go for
movies,
it. Go ahead.
producers are the top.
So in movies, the producers are the top.
Yes. And in TV, executive producers are the top
Correct.
shots.
Good job.
Why is it different?
Good question. Christy, why are they different?
So there's no real reason why it's different. It's just the pecking order of how everybody kind of works. So producers in movies are the people who are on the ground doing everything. I say first in, last out. That's what I do, right? Like I'm the very first one in, I'm the very first one out. So they're like, movies are like our babies, right? So like we have them for the rest of our lives. Not kidding, right? Because like once our distribution agreement is over, we have to find a new one. So we're stuck with these things forever. An executive producer comes in and does one specialty thing. They might be an investor. They might be someone who has a relationship with talent. It might be someone who has a really great distribution contact. They do one very specific thing. In television, executive producers are the people who create the concept for the show. And producers are the ones who are hired guns, for lack of a better term, who show up on set and kind of just execute during the day. So it's just two different, even though it's the same industry, it's two different.
Yeah.
It's two different
Yeah, it's really,
terminologies.
that is interesting. So does the producer, are they the money people?
So the executive producers are the ones who are the investors who typically fund it.
Okay.
In the
Okay.
movies.
In movies.
In the movies, but in the TV.
In TV, usually most, like I'd say 90% of television is funded by a streamer or a network. Like very few TV shows are funded independently, unlike film where a lot of film is funded independently. It's just the way things are structured. It's much harder to recoup your investment in TV.
That's interesting. So now, who's more the authority, the director or the producer? Who's more?
It depends on what day of the week it is. And who you ask.
And who you
And who you ask. You answered that one.
I don't think you want me to answer that.
I'll give the politically correct answer. The director is the creative vision of the film. And so the producer is there to support the director's creative vision and make sure that all of the moving parts around it happen.
Even though the producer basically funds it.
The producer basically puts the whole thing
Whole thing
together. Yes, but in our industry, they are they're the ones who
I got you.
are they're the lead. They're the one who's putting at the lead piece, right? They're the creative vision for the execution of it, but we're more the how do I say it? Like we're like the CEO of a business, and the director be like the CMO, the chief marketing officer. Like they're a little bit more front and center
Got you.
versus like the CEO is a little bit.
Can you guess which way I stand on that?
I read you, Jeremy.
Why
I was reading that face.
Why don't you answer the question?
Give us your take on it.
My take is if I found the project, put the project together, hired the director, at the end of the day, he answers to me.
See, I like that right there.
It's been interesting working with someone, and he's learned so much in the past 2.5 years, and is actually on our state film commissions. So.
Yeah, and you guys just hired.
We did. We have a new
I saw
director.
that come in through the email. Yes. So she's from California as well, is what I understand.
She's originally from Louisville.
Okay, and then moved to California.
Yep.
Okay.
Got Kentucky roots.
So this
Coming
is
back to
this
lead
is
the charge.
exciting, though. I mean, this is going to be
Yeah.
really exciting.
Yeah, it
You know, that
is.
somebody's there, and now it's going to be, so because it's been a
Absolutely.
while that they were looking. You guys been looking for
Uh-huh.
quite some time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, since July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what has been the most chaotic for you as producers filming on set? What has been?
Oh my God, I've had such a good time being in Kentucky. Like I have had, it may look like chaos, but like in the grand scheme of my career, it's been actually on the first movie that we did front to back that we did together. I told him, I was like, I actually fell in love with doing this again because it had gotten to the point in LA where it was like, it was a job. I was doing it, I was getting it done, but it was so chaotic and toxic that like I didn't enjoy it. I was doing it because I love doing it, but like the production part of it, being on set, I had lost all joy in doing it. And being here, and it's all about people. Like at the end of the day, it's the people that you hire, it's the people that you work with. And I came here and I was like, oh my God, it's like a breath of fresh air for me. you want me to go into chaos, I can tell you chaotic stories still the rest of the evening out of Los Angeles. But here it's been very calm and happy. What's been your most
I
chaotic
was
thing
like, there's
here?
nothing really been chaotic.
Yeah.
No delays,
Kentucky
just easy
Kentucky
going.
is just. I mean, they're really friendly and they're really just. They're nice. I mean, we went to California, and the difference between California people and Kentucky people, the pleasantry is what I think I'm gathering at.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky is so nice, and so you go to California and they can get rude. There's people that's very rude, and you're not used to that if you've lived in Kentucky most of your life or whatever, and then you go and it's like you get shocked.
It is, and it's also, for me, it's been real.
Yes.
Right? It's realness versus, like, I never really knew what I was getting. Was that person who was telling me yes, was it really yes, or was it yes today and it's going to be no tomorrow, and then it's going to be yes on Thursday? Like, I never really knew. Here, people tell me no, but at least they tell me no. Like, in LA, it wouldn't be no. You never really got a no. You got a maybe, or you just got
circle back around,
right,
and then
you're
stuck in a
and
cycle.
you're stuck in this limbo,
Yeah.
and you get used to it, right? You get used to that sort of thing, and you think that's normal. And then I came here, and I was like, oh, that's just not normal. Like it's like I would always say I was going through detox when I got here, because it was like certain things that just I was so used to after being there for 25 years that it's not normal. And that it was refreshing to be here and be like, oh, okay, it's real. Like, it's not fake.
Did you always want to grow up and be a producer, or did you have? Was that always your passion?
No,
No.
I wouldn't be a doctor.
Oh,
Okay.
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 All right.
And I'm sure you wanted to be a lawyer, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which he is now,
Yeah.
as well.
Yes, I want to be a doctor since I was 3 years old. And then when I did an internship, it changed my life forever. And I was like, I cannot do this. It will kill me. Emotionally, not work-wise. Like, I will work harder than I will outwork anybody. It wasn't the studying or any of that. It was the emotional end of it, of like being like, no, I can't help you if you don't have insurance. Sorry. That's not going to work for me. So I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I don't like anything else. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is what I've been telling my family. This is what and I was like, I like movies and television. Grew up in Chicago, like winter. It was always just, that's what I did. Growing up with grandma, like we watched all the musicals. Like it was just part of my life. Like that was just it. And I was like, there's got to be a job here. There's got to be something. And so I told my family, and they're like, you've lost your mind. Like, you're not going to do this.
I would think it'd be really hard to get into that type of a business too.
It absolutely was, and I had no idea what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I did know, I wanted to be Sherry Lansing. She ran Paramount Pictures. I wanted to run a movie studio. That's what I wanted to do. And so I hired a headhunter, and they put me at a company. And it was for creative advertising, which is trailers and posters for movies. And so I started working on that and worked on amazing campaigns like Memento and American Pie and High School Musical and Passion of the Christ, and like did all these amazing campaigns, and then expanded into post-production, which led me into production, which led me into all where I am today. But yeah, it's not an easy path, but like that's how I've been fortunate enough that I've made all of my adult money through movies and television.
Did you go to school for that?
No, I never
So
took
you
one
you were-
single
you were
film
taught
class.
yourself,
Mhm.
self-taught.
Wow.
Wow. And now you're teaching Mr. Jeremy. Look at that.
I don't need to
Jeremy.
teach
I
him.
did
I don't
not
need to
grow
But he was
up-
an
teach him anymore.
actor. He was an actor.
I did
Right, he
not
was an
grow up
actor.
watching that stuff.
He did-
I grew up the road in Madisonville, hunting and fishing and still
Jeremy
going
told
over to
me-
UK.
Different world.
Jeremy told when we were in California, he told me something that I was just blown away, that he used to be a boxer.
I did.
And I was like, what? And so he was telling me all this, and I was just really impressed that he was saying all this stuff. And I was like, he goes from a boxer to lawyer to producer. I'm like, wow, that was just, it was just amazing that your story. It really was. I
Thank you.
was really impressed.
It's pretty wild.
It was wild. It was wild. So I was like, okay, this is interesting. So how did you, Jeremy, want to get into? I mean, I know that you guys, when you guys met and all that stuff, and you were cut, and you realized that she cut you
Right.
in that film.
Right.
What made you partner up with her to do this now that you guys came together and?
Well, so I'm still practicing law, but I was also at the time, I just finished running a campaign for an attorney that worked for us. She was running for judge. She's like, be my campaign manager. And I was like, that sounds cool. Never heard of it, never done it, but it's a cool title. And so we did that. It was never again will I do that. That's a lot of work. Campaign manager? No.
How stressful was
Right.
that?
Not fun. So I get done, and I had some free time. I was a little bored during the day. And then Kristi showed up that time, and she's like, hey, we should do this because of the strikes. There's going to be all these movies. Platforms are going to need content. We should represent the filmmakers and get them distribution deals. I've done it with post-production. My friends would send me stuff. I'd go, where do I send this? They didn't know. I'd get them a distribution deal. So we should do that. And so we started with that, which
Wow.
ballooned into
Which,
production, and then ballooned into
what a great team you guys are.
production services,
Yeah.
and then marketing Kentucky to LA, and then more movies. I will never forget one phone call we had, Zoom with somebody from Hollywood. She's like, since 2016, I've done 3 movies. And I'm like, I've done 4 in the last year. So we're on a speedy track.
Wow. So this, I think that this is just really exciting that, you guys are working with Western Kentucky now, and you guys are, because I know you're from Louisville, and I know Louisville has a film commission too. But how
do.
difficult is that going after what Louisville does and the movies they have? Do you guys compete of going after the same type of movies and stuff? How does that work, and how difficult is that to do?
So
It's a friendly competitiveness. If it comes to Kentucky, that's great. But we'd like to live in Western Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
Because we can provide great service with great landscapes, a little more diverse than Louisville. What do you think, Kristi? Let me give that PC answer out there. We're happy for Kentucky overall.
we are. He jumped in real quick on that one before I got a hold of it. No, it's true. No, we're happy. Any win for Kentucky is going to benefit everybody. Like Dead Man's Wire comes out this coming weekend. Everybody, please go and
Dead
see.
Man's Wire?
Yeah. So Dead Man's Wire was filmed in Louisville
Okay.
early in the year. Now, the most important thing is that once the incentive, we get Hollywood to come here to film, right? But then we need to have successful movies that Hollywood makes money off of. So Dead Man's Wire is a movie that's coming out the 9th. And it is Gus Van Sant. It was filmed in Louisville. And we want to see that win. Because then they'll be like, oh, where was that movie made? Kentucky. Great. We need to get Kentucky's name continually out there. So, LA, New York, Atlanta, maybe less Atlanta. I'm going to say LA, New York. Nobody knows any city in Kentucky except Louisville. Like, that's
Exactly.
the bottom line.
Yeah.
They know Louisville
Yeah.
because of the Derby, right? Kentucky's just one big
Yeah.
city,
Right.
Louisville. That's it.
Yeah,
That's all there is.
Yeah, we got that in
We don't know.
California.
Right. You
Yeah,
saw it
we saw
firsthand.
that,
They
yeah.
don't know Lexington. They don't know anything.
And
So-
Lexington and they have a film commission as well. Lexington does.
Correct. So nobody, like, literally, it's just like LA's mentality is Louisville equals Kentucky. Like, that's what it is. And so our job is to be like, no, there's other cities and there's other areas, and this is why you need to go there. As I mentioned earlier, we have infrastructure building to do. So the adjacency to Nashville is huge for this part of the state. There's a huge film and television community there, so to be able to pull workers up from Nashville and have them close by is a very much a competitive advantage against Louisville. Louisville will pull down from Cincinnati, but Nashville is more film and television than even Cincinnati is. So it's a very much a competitive advantage. We have to tell filmmakers this is why, like things like that, where, okay, you can do this, or permitting, right? Louisville, you have to deal with permitting. It's a bigger city. And here, you don't have to deal with it, right? Like, we have a film that's going to be coming to Franklin that we brought through the commission, and they want to shoot drone footage and shut down a road. So our friends in the Franklin tourism office was like, great, we'll just call the sheriff, the road shut down. You know, that's not what happens in Louisville. And so things like that, the filmmakers really appreciate to be able to have that ease of access, because it's really stressful making these movies. You've got a lot of moving parts, and if something like that just happens that easily, huge.
Which is good for us, because we're so much easier to work with
Correct.
than, even with California.
Oh,
it's just
100%.
so easy to work with.
100%.
So similarly, I'm going to bet a lot of people in West Kentucky. Why don't you tell them who Gus Van Zant is? What's he known for? Because us people in Kentucky, a lot of us, I don't know what he's known for. Do you, Tracy?
Hey, I don't know what he's known
I
for.
don't either. But everybody says this in the industry. They're like, "Oh, Dead Man Alive, it's Gus Van Zant." I'm like, it could be John Doe. I don't. No difference to me.
It's an opportunity for you to Google and learn. It's an opportunity.
That's so funny.
He's very much of he's definitely an LA director, right? Like, he's been nominated for a lot of awards. He's very artistic. So if I sit here and name you a bunch of movies, y'all are gonna look at me like, who? So, or what? Like, we're not gonna know any of these movies that I'm about to mention. But go see the movie anyway.
So what's this movie supposed to be about?
So it's a period piece about a man who captures another man, and like, you're on a timeline. Is he going to kill him, or is he not going to kill him? But it's a period piece. It looks really cool. There's a
Okay.
great trailer to be able to see. But again, it's Kentucky supporting Kentucky, right? It's limited theatrical release. Again, we have to have wins on both sides. Yay, movies getting produced here, and yay, movies getting successful at the box office. Like, Jeremy and I just released a movie in theaters, Bachelor Santa, did very well. Why don't you tell them about that?
Yes. Tell us
It
about
did
that,
awesome. We were in 30 theaters across Kentucky, Indiana, and one in Texas. And we had about half the theaters hold it over extra weeks. So it was a great result.
Nice.
And you'll be able to see it at home this Christmas 2026.
Oh, good. What on what station channel?
We will start shopping it now in
I got you.
February for 26.
So tell me, how difficult is the streaming now compared to?
Oh my God.
Yeah, because there's so much streaming now So tell me a little bit about the difficulties there with.
So everybody, it's very hard to get distribution. Just to give you a very hard statistic, out of every 100 movies that are made, 75 of them will not get distribution, period. Only 25 of them will.
Really?
So every project that I have done has gotten distribution, because I will not do a project unless I know it can get distribution. Like, I just won't, I won't waste investors' money in order to do that. But it is not the normal story. There's 75 projects sitting out there for every 25 that you guys see on any streaming platform. So it gets more and more competitive. So you've got your subscription-based video on demand. So that's going to be like your Netflixes, your HBO Max, anything that the consumer pays dollar amount for per month on a monthly subscription basis, right? Then you have your AVOD. That's your advertising-based video on demand. That's where you watch ads. Things like Tubi, and some tiers like a Hulu, Roku, those types of places. They are getting much more popular because people are tired of paying subscriptions. So they're rising in popularity, and the subscription-based models are dropping in popularity, because it's almost become like cable again, where you're like, how many subscriptions can I pay for? Or how many premium channels do I have to buy, when it's like, here's my basic cable, and here's HBO and Showtime and this and this and this. So it's incredibly competitive. When you see movies on Netflix, if it's a Netflix original, they pay very well for it. But acquisitions for an independent filmmaker, I've done producer rep services for about 15 years now. And what that is I actually take other people's projects and get them distribution. I've had nothing to do with it. I literally just get them distribution. So I've licensed tons and tons of stuff for people. Netflix will pay you this much money, very little, for an independently produced film. And some filmmakers will take it because they want the prestige of being like, my movie's on Netflix.
And it's interesting because a lot of the actors too are starting to do movies just on Netflix now. They're not doing, so they do it just for like a Netflix original or whatever. So I thought that was really interesting that they're going towards that and filming there.
It's interesting. It's the old Hollywood model. So back way back in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, that used to be star would be matched with studio. So you would see certain actors and actresses matched with like MGM, for example. And so there's a little bit of that going backwards of like X-Star going with Netflix, and they only do Netflix projects. And
that's so interesting because I would have never,
our industry goes back and forth,
yeah,
and it's just kind of like a circle that just keeps repeating itself.
So have you had any issues with a difficult actor at any time? And how did you handle something like that? If you have, because I know.
You don't hide your facial expressions very well, do
she
you?
does it. Christy is like,
I do not. And Tracy's going to get me in trouble.
You don't have to say who.
You don't have to
any
say
problems
who.
with actors?
Nope. As long as they say their lines, I don't.
Oh, Tracy's going to get me in trouble. I won't name names. Yes, I've had challenging actors and actresses, and you just got to kind of tough it out.
Right.
Like, you just have to get them to a good, because at the end of the day, their performance or their mental state will show on camera, which ultimately I'm left with at the end of the day, right? And so, like, I got to put my personal feelings aside as a human and be like, okay, how do I get this person to be as comfortable as possible, regardless of how ridiculous I think it is, of what's being required, to make them do the best that they can so that the product will be the best.
Right.
Because you're in production for anywhere from 10 to 40 days. That's a very short amount of time. From the time the camera goes up to the time that a consumer sees it, minimum you're talking 18 months.
Wow.
And so I'm living with that project with Jeremy for 18 months. That's a long time. I can suck it up for 15 days sometimes. Other times I gotta take a long walk. Just take a long walk. And we're good, yeah.
So I know Scarlett always has a really good question.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you've kind of asked similar questions already, but typically everyone that comes on the podcast, I always ask, like, what is your biggest challenge? And so I guess for you guys, what was your biggest challenge? I mean, you came into Kentucky from LA and you never did anything like this. What was the biggest challenge getting started and getting to where you are?
You first. I've talked a lot.
I love it.
So probably just learning the lingo and the terms, and then just finding time. That would be my hardest. Finding time. There's not enough of it in a day.
That's true. That is very true.
My biggest challenge, I think, was, like, I'll get real philosophical for a minute. I think it was like my own growth. I think that I had learned a lot of really bad habits that I thought were normal. And if I was thrown back into LA, it would be. But I had to unlearn a lot of things to be in a different sort of environment. And
Oh, wow.
so that was probably, it's cultural, right? Like it's different cultures. Like this is different culture than that. And like when we went back for AFM, like I found myself slipping right back into that old model very quickly. But there's certain things that, like, it's interesting working with someone who's learned this business from me to hear him be like, "Why do you do that?" And I'd be like, "Well, that's the way it's done." And he's like, "That's stupid." And
That sounds like Jeremy.
And I'm like, valid. Actually, it is. Right? Like,
So he kind of gets you to thinking too. Yeah.
that's what I mean. It's
Yeah,
been my
yeah,
own growth has
yeah.
been probably my biggest challenge because everybody here has been so helpful and so wanting to have this happen. It's been an amazing journey. And so it's been really me that's had to grow the most through this, and it's been a really good thing that I've had to do that.
That's cool. So, since you've both been here, how many movies do you think that you know for certain that is wanting to come to Kentucky for the incentives and all of, because I know that there were several, but since you've been here, is it something that you're pleased with? Are you pleased with what you're?
Well, there is no certainty.
But are you pleased with the way it's been going?
Yeah, I mean, we had a little bit of a hiccup last year when the incentive got paused. And so we have some regaining of traction to do with that, which we started to do at the end of last year. So the incentive was paused from March until July last year. And so we had a lot of people that were going to be coming in during that window of time that couldn't, but now we're back on track and moving forward. So I think that there's a lot of possibility, and I think it's again, the reason I came here, the incentive is still the incentive. It's still one of the best and the most competitive. So it's only up from here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me ask you this: do you like to do films, movies, or TV series?
I love doing movies.
You like doing movies?
I've only done movies.
No, you haven't.
Well, I've done, but not long TV series, which is one of the goals we have, is to bring a long TV series into West Kentucky.
So, scripted, unscripted. Can you tell us the difference between scripted and unscripted?
So scripted is someone writes a script and you have actors, just like a movie, but broken up into episodes. Unscripted is your reality shows, your game shows, your any sort of documentaries, anything like that. So fall under unscripted category. And so we've been doing a lot of unscripted TV shows. I was like, yes, we have.
Yeah, but our real goal is to get a scripted, long-term, multiple season TV show here.
Right. So like when Nashville, the TV show, went to Nashville, that changed the scope and why I say like Nashville's got a really strong film and television. That was there for 7 years because once they set up a TV show like that in a destination, they keep going back to that same destination season after season because that becomes the look of the show.
Were they not always there?
They were always there.
Okay, I thought they were always there.
Yep. So they stay there, and then so that's what we want to try to do here.
Just like
bring
Nashville 911 now is
correct
filming there too. So that's new as well.
Correct. So we want to bring a TV show to Kentucky so that it's the same location. So then okay, every season that it's renewed, it comes back to the same location.
So are we talking about like an hour long like Nashville 911 or what about sitcoms?
It could be.
I mean,
at the soundstage, it could be a sitcom as well with a controlled environment and bringing in an audience
and stuff. Yeah. So I think that was really cool. I think it's fascinating. The industry, the movie industry world is just fascinating to me. And I'm just so glad that you guys chose to come here in Western Kentucky and be a part of our team. I think that's fabulous.
We love you too.
And of course, you guys are my favorites. And I'm so glad that you're filming in Oak Grove.
Yes.
That makes me happy.
Yes.
Yes. So is this the first time that you've been? No, you've been to Oak Grove before.
I've been to the Oak Grove.
Yeah,
I have not. I had never been to the gaming place. That's new. I don't know how new it is, but it's after I left.
Yeah, 2020.
Okay.
It was here in 20. Actually, it opened in September of 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks
Yeah.
great. It's
Mhm.
new brand.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, so it is. It's a very nice.
They've been amazing. The staff over there has
Good.
been so.
I bet you they're so excited to see all the film crew and all that, aren't they?
They are excited, and we have one of their staff members is playing a role too, so they're very excited.
Oh, let me guess. Is it Philip?
He's sick, so he
Oh,
can't do it. He was
no.
supposed to do it, so we have a replacement.
Yeah, I know.
And their
Philip
gaming
was-
machines are so loose. They just pay out, pay out, pay out. It's not even like. It's so. I urge everyone to go visit Oak Grove Gaming because
There
it's
you
so
go. They're so loose.
easy to win there.
You're gonna win. You're gonna win.
That's
You're gonna
odd.
hit the
I've
jackpot.
never won there. Must be playing the wrong machines.
You're ruining my plug.
Yeah,
for
you're
Oak Grove
right.
Gaming.
Scarlett, can't you get the hint? You got the hint there, Scarlett.
Yeah.
So are you guys staying at the hotel?
Yep.
So you're staying there are you staying too?
Yep,
Okay.
the whole
so you
crew.
the whole crew, the
Cast
whole
and crew staying there.
Yep, for the whole week, huh? I'm
Yeah.
gonna come
So
visit tomorrow.
feel free to come
I'm
game
go-
with them after hours.
Yeah.
You said a field trip or?
But he was like, Tracy, is it field trip time? Where do you want to go? Yeah, okay, let's go to Oak Grove Racing and Gaming. I'm glad that they're being really
Yes,
good.
yes.
So, is it the presidential suite or is it just a suite?
It's an executive
It's
suite.
an executive suite.
It- Is that the top one? Because it looks top
It
shelf.
looks like it
it's-
looks like the top
wow.
shelf, but there's one more above that, which I was like, we don't even need
Unbelievable.
above that because this is
Unbelievable.
amazing. The executive suite is amazing.
Nice. And did you guys, was he able to film at the Oak Grove Garrison in the restaurant? Did you guys film? Isn't it beautiful? I mean,
It is, and I had
so-
food
Did
from
you?
the gaming place last night. It was delicious.
What did you end up having?
I ordered
was
two
so good
things.
that I
No,
can't
I
remember
ordered
what I
two
had.
things. I tried their fish,
Okay.
and I also
Okay.
tried their BLTs.
Oh,
So
the
I
far.
knew it.
BLTs
I was
are
gonna say, I'm waiting. He's gonna
amazing.
say BLT, and that's her favorite.
That is
Yeah.
my favorite. The BLT is
Yeah.
absolutely my favorite. I mean, it's so
It is good,
big
yeah.
and juicy. Oh, just so good. And what about you,
I
Christy?
I
Have
was-
you not?
I have not yet.
She arrived this
I
morning.
Oh,
arrived
you
this morning.
arrived this morning.
I
So you got to
did.
meet everybody at
Yes.
Oak Grove. Did you get to meet Darren?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. But Katie's been
Katie's
there.
been amazing.
Good. I'm so glad. I am so glad. So, what else do you have planned? Just after this, you guys are going to go back and
Keep working.
you just keep working.
Keep working.
Yeah.
We start our next Christmas movie at the end of the month.
Yes.
Hopefully, we got to get KEI approval.
Yes.
Okay.
But if they approve us, we'll be shooting
Another
movie.
one?
Yes.
Yep.
Where's this one going to be?
Owens,
I want to know.
Henderson.
Owensboro and Henderson.
Okay. So Abby's place.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's
Any place?
great too.
Yeah.
It's a great script.
Oh, I bet it is. Anything for Madisonville? Because you know Mayor Cotton. You know.
I know. I know.
It's
we
like-
have.
And Will met Mayor Cotton.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We have a lot of things planned this year. We are very aggressive with our own producing, much less bringing other producers
Right,
in as
right.
well. So it's like we have two purposes, right? Our own stuff plus other people's stuff
Yeah.
to bring in as well too. So lots of things coming up. Lots of things.
Well, I just appreciate you guys doing it. I mean, 'cause that's a lot of cities that's involved, and I know how difficult that has to be for you guys to go around and try and get to be have everything fair on everything, but you can't. There's like Jeremy said, there's no guarantees on anything. I mean, you can't control who wants to go to a certain area
Right.
or
Or
whatever.
what script?
Right.
What
and
the script is going to say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't control that. We just appreciate you working so hard for
you.
us, us people that have, invested in stuff because we
I
just
know, I
love
have
you
to
guys.
do a plug though because it's like everything we're getting is a house. People want houses. So anybody listening today, if you want a house, a movie filmed in your house, please contact Tracy.
Yes.
Yes, because every day I feel like we're getting. Could you have a house that has a farm on it and a lake and a this and a
I
that?
know it.
So please, anybody who wants a movie
What is it
filmed
with
in
the
their house?
houses? They want to just do all these houses.
I know. It's tough. It's tough, but We'll find them.
Yeah.
We'll find them.
Well, I know you guys will. So what else can we talk about? Anything else that you guys want to share?
Tell them about Holly Jolly.
Holly Jolly is the next Christmas movie. we're
Holly
doing.
Jolly,
If
okay.
it gets approved by KEI.
Okay.
It is a mix of National Lampoon's Christmas and What About Bob?
Oh, you serious?
It is hysterical.
Oh.
It's one of the only scripts I've read where I've actually laughed out loud at stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
And well-known actors or just actors like normal Christmas actors and stuff?
So right now, our Holly Jolly, who's the main character, is from our Bachelor Santa.
Okay.
And so she's coming back to Kentucky. She loves Kentucky.
Her name's
Nice.
Grace Patterson.
Nice. Okay.
And we have some offers out for the mom character, so that'll be the celebrity.
And this is what you
name.
guys are doing, right?
Yes.
You guys are producing this one. And you guys are going to start filming that when? When are you going to start filming that?
After we're approved from the incentive,
How
so
long
the
would
last
that- how long
Thursday
would
of
that-
January.
Okay, last Thursday of January. So is it every month, Jeremy, that they do
Yeah,
that?
the last Thursday of every month.
Last Thursday of every month they approve what can go and whatnot. Have you had a lot that, do you know, since you were on the board and stuff, is there a lot that gets denied, that doesn't get approved, that the scripts goes in and say, we just know?
There's some.
There's some that, is it a
there's some.
certain things that just,
Well, for the Kentucky Commission, we're looking for things that are going to stimulate the economy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a $1.5 million movie
Mm-hmm.
and $1 million is going to your LA producer, we're not going to approve that.
wow.
Right. I'm not saying that
I
happened.
know,
that
but
hasn't
yeah,
happened.
but-
That's an
but
extreme
yeah,
example.
but
that's not going to
Yeah,
get approved.
yeah.
Because that's not helping Kentucky.
No, not at all. Because it's just going back to, like you said, why are you paying the California people? And yes, you're not going back to Kentucky.
Right.
Yep, I get it. I understand that.
Yeah.
So, wow. Scarlett, you have anything else?
I don't think so. I don't really know what to ask. I don't know anything about the industry.
Well, Lee,
so.
do you have anything to ask them?
Yes, actually, I've been letting y'all know.
I know.
Lee's been patiently waiting.
I know. I got to.
Lee's been
I'm gonna
patiently-
pass
We
my
were-
microphone.
We were chatting earlier.
Yeah, I
He
was
says
going
he has
back
a
and forth.
movie, so let's do it.
So yeah, I'm an independent filmmaker, of course, and I just wanted to know, do y'all work with independent filmmakers?
Yes, all
Y'all
the
do?
time.
Okay,
All the time.
because I started with the Canon. I worked my way up to my first Red Cam. It's a bit overwhelming, right? But I tried to get that quality, 1080 to 6K, and I really just wanted to make it a movie. You know what I mean? I have a no budget film, of course, but it's shot on a local bridge, and I already have actors. Me and Miss Tracy did auditions here, and it's all lining up pretty well. But it could be a bit stressful. I don't have a whole crew behind me. I don't have not even a sound guy. So I've been doing everything by myself, and now it's coming to the edit, and I want to know if you guys actually work with filmmakers, like
Oh my
independent.
God, yes. It's my favorite thing to do. He was just giving me a hard time when we walked in. We were fighting, actually, when we walked in here.
We weren't fighting. She was fighting me. She was yelling at me. We were not fighting.
Ooh, look at that.
He's like, you are so passionate about this, you forget a lot of other things, and you just get very wrapped up in it. So I'm paraphrasing, but yes, we do. I love giving the knowledge that I've had being there, right? Because there's a lot of things that are tricks of the trade that you don't know unless you are there, unfortunately. And it's like, I want to give the cheat code, right? So with your movie, for example, the most important thing when you get distribution is when you're shopping for distribution, for example, but it sounds like you have it. But if you didn't, they only watch the first 15 minutes of the movie
Okay.
and the trailer.
Right.
So when you make your movie, that first 15 minutes is do or die.
Has to be perfect. Yeah.
And if it's slow and it's a slow build, they're out. So they watch the trailer. If the trailer is compelling enough, then they'll click the link. If they're not drawn in the first 15 minutes, they're out. I mean, just think of how much, I told you 75 out of 100 people are not getting distribution.
Wow.
Imagine how much content they're churning through to be able to say yes or no
Right.
to. So, and certain things like when you're in post, like I appreciate a 6K, But honestly, sound is more important. It's 60% of your viewing experience
absolutely.
over picture. So like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't encourage people to go out and buy these fancy cameras all the time. Like, I think if you're talented, you can shoot on my really old phone that everybody makes fun of that I have in my pocket.
Right.
Because I have an iPhone SE.
Uh-huh.
And so if you can make, I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
If you can shoot it on my phone
Mm-hmm.
and it's good, because it's talent, right? It's like, it's whiz, you can have all these whiz bang, whatever, like, oh, my 6K, my red, my
Right.
my Ari, my da 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 da. Doesn't matter to me. It's all the other stuff. And at the end of the day, it's storytelling.
It is, yeah.
Right? And it's like, how do you find especially right now, find an audience that wants to hear your story?
Right.
Yeah, did he tell you about Ghost Bridge?
Yeah, I was telling him.
Because I took her down Ghost Bridge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah?
And we were talking about that. And,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to working with you guys. For sure.
What would your advice to him be?
Come see us.
Will do. Will do. Will do.
well, I knew you had a question. I just knew it.
Hey, that was the main question.
So what else can we talk about? Anything else that you feel like you need the people, the listeners, and to know about you and Jeremy and the film? Or
I just think like anybody that can help support this initiative is going to be hugely important. My biggest wish is, I talked about it earlier about the businesses getting involved, and we're involved in the school, but like, you have this gentleman right here who's making a movie right here, and I had no idea. And this story happens more times than I care to know. Like, please, anybody who's doing anything in this field, even if it's a short film or if you're just playing around on the weekend, please step forward and contact the West Kentucky Film Commission, because what we're doing is, like, it's cool to bring LA and New York producers here, but really what Jeremy and I are trying to do is build
the
a
talent
media economy here that we support ourselves, right? Like, we don't need to be validated by Hollywood. We have enough amazing talent here that we can build stuff here, right? Yeah, we can come and we'll come take your money, come on down, like come do that. But there's so much great talent here, and I really wish more people would reach out to us, right? Like, don't be shy. We're not going to bite.
Right.
Like, if you're not comfortable reaching out to us directly, like if there's somebody like Tracy in your area, please let them know and they can reach out to us. Like, it's going to take an army of people to make this happen, because Louisville's really concentrated. We're talking about going from Paducah to Bowling Green, right? So I need every creative person. If you're really great at shooting, if you're really great at sound, if you like editing, if you like acting, any part of this, please step forward, because we need everybody to be part of this in order for this to be successful.
There you go. Makes perfect sense. And what about you, Jeremy?
Well, just to add to that,
Yes.
sort of all the talent can be here. Because Tracy,
I'm talented.
do you right? You
I'm
are,
talented.
but do you I mean, do you go see a movie because of so and so's in it,
No.
or because it looks like a great story?
I
Could care less
I
who's
could
in it.
care less who's in it, as long as it, like you said about the trailer. If I see a trailer and say, "Ooh, that looks good," then I'd want to watch it. It doesn't matter if I know the actors or not. Just like a lot of the Lifetime, you don't know the actors
No.
there. A lot of the Hallmark, you don't know
No.
but they're good.
There's
good.
maybe
Yeah.
one handful of actors or actresses that would drive people in this area of the country to the theater.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah.
So I think Hollywood puts too much of an emphasis on
agree.
so and so's in this
I
movie.
agree.
Well, who cares? It still looks like crap.
That's why I love Jeremy. He does not hold back. They make a great team. You guys make a really good team.
Some days. Just kidding.
Just
All
some
days.
days.
All days.
So you
kidding.
just got into town, just not
This morning.
Just this morning,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, from Owensboro to here, and it took me like the back roads again.
Again?
It did. It took. I was like, why is it doing
Why is
this?
it doing
this to me? Back
that?
roads, back roads, back roads. Went through Central City.
Oh my
went
goodness!
th- and I was like,
I grabbed her phone one day and put scenic route on for directions.
Is that what you did?
No highways.
No interstates, no highways. Take it to the back roads.
Yeah. So yeah, I
Wow.
got in this morning, and we jumped right in. Just get started. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good. They were running ahead of schedule before we got here, which is a rarity. So that's always
So Christopher's he's there doing filming.
Yep. So
He's
it's
got it all
good.
in control.
Yeah, I mean, this is important. I mean, like I said, we're building a team here,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like it's Christopher works for us full time, and he's directing for us now. So it's like we're very loyal to the people that we start
Yeah.
working.
And Christopher was a Tennessee resident who is now a Kentucky resident.
Is that well? Good,
Yes.
good.
Yes.
We're out in Kentucky. Does he live?
It was in
In
Owensboro.
Owensboro too. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wish you would have just came here and built your thing here. It would have been, I got 5 acres over there that you could have built it.
I know.
It's
Well-
like 5 acres over there, right there, that you could have built your soundstage.
I mean,
just
we're,
saying.
we're open to a second one. If somebody wants to donate a large building, we'll open a second location.
What if I say there's land that you don't have to,
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying.
we're growing an industry here, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Okay, anything else that we want to talk about? Because I think you probably got to get back to that.
Probably should get back to work.
Oh.
It's been great. You had great questions.
Yes, I
and
love it. It's been a
yes.
great podcast.
Yes,
I thought
thank
it was
you.
very, very good.
Thank
yeah.
you.
And
Let's
I'm
just
so
hope
glad.
I don't get cut from it.
I promise you,
Well,
I will not
it'll be
cut
his fault
you.
this time. So.
Okay, and we'll be right back.
This is Gossip in the Grove with all the latest news and info.
Okay, so we're back. So there's one last thing that we want to do, and that is with Lee, because he always does our Gossip in the Grove for the week. So he's going to give us a little bit of gossip, and it better be good gossip.
Oh, it's all right. I got it from the internet, Miss Tracy. So in late 2025, early 2026, Oakville, Kentucky's news focused on new developments like the upcoming Blue Sage Cannabis Dispensary that's opening February 2026. And we still have ongoing road work for the future Buc-ee's.
Yes. We're
We're going to have a
not
Buc-ee's.
yet.
Oh,
But
Still
there's
haven't
road
got around,
work.
but they're
Yes.
working on the
Yes.
road.
Yes. Yes. And we got the medical cannabis.
Buc-ee's is a big
Yes.
deal.
It's
Yes.
a very big deal. And it's coming.
And it's
to
going to be a
the
very
road.
big Buc-ee's.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. So we're excited.
That's amazing.
And it's supposed to be this month, sometime, I think. Talking about ground, and so keeps getting in.
It's fine.
What's this with the negative ways, Scarlett?
Hey, I was excited. I thought we were going to have it by now.
But it's still coming, so stay tuned on that. Let's see. We also have routine city updates such as utility payment system changes and limb pickup schedules.
Nice.
That's all we got going
That's
on.
all
in
we got
Oak Grove
going
right
on
now.
in the
Oh,
road.
okay.
Okay.
But just to end it off, I am shooting this weekend
Okay.
some more scenes for Ghost Bridge.
Yeah. And you're actually with the Mace's property.
Yes, the Gulf gas station. It's a
Let me tell you
historic.
about this is an amazing place. If you ever want to film something like in a, he collected.
I got
He's
pictures.
got pictures.
Yes.
It is amazing. It's like a museum, and it is all oils from all different she's got pictures of it, and it's a museum. And this guy, he used to be the mayor here years and years ago, turned his garage into this amazing museum that is just, you walk in and you go back in time.
Who's it, Bill Mace or is it Bill or Bob?
It's Bobby Mace. Yeah.
Bobby Mace. Yeah.
Bobby Mace. And you go back in time because he collected actual oil cans from, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. And
It's a whole
Yeah.
And like,
yeah. So if you ever need
your
something like that, if a film, we just contact him and he's
I
open.
mean, that
to-
was the door to walk in. And yeah, it just goes.
It's amazing.
It's a
It's
great
amazing.
location to get some good scenes in. I'm gonna be shooting
This
there.
was
as
an
well.
actual field trip. We took a field trip.
Yeah.
And it's located in Oak Grove.
I thought I
Yeah.
had a video.
And a residential.
This is the
area.
outside of it.
And he has a classic car as well.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
He does. I think I have a picture of that too. No, I don't. You can see it behind there, kind of, sort of.
Wow.
Mhm.
But he's a great guy. He opened his doors to us, and
And he added on to it now. I mean, it's amazing. He's been adding on every year. It's just, it blew up. We walked in there, because I've been here 21 years doing this, and I never even knew. And then somebody that was 50th anniversary of Oak Grove said that he was on the bus of the old ex-mayors, and went and took all of them to his garage and opened it up, and it was like a museum. And I was like, so we contacted him and said,
Yeah.
we'd like to put this in our visitor's guide, so whoever comes into, Oak Grove and wants to do a museum thing, heck yeah,
Oh
let's
yeah,
do that.
absolutely.
And
yeah.
we walked in, and I think every one of us walked in, we were like, oh my gosh, it took you back in time.
It's so cool.
It was very, very cool.
I mean, the pictures don't even do it justice.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I mean, the detail that's in that photo,
Yeah, yes.
just from like
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
wow.
it's been there since I was a kid. So
And you never knew about it.
I didn't know about it, and
Yeah.
only Lord knows how long it's been there. I'm
It's been a while
36 now,
because
and I've
he's
seen it when I was a
added-
kid. So
Yeah, and like I said, he has another area that he's now opening up to. He's still collecting. And
Right.
It's just amazing. So,
Wow.
yeah.
it was definitely a pleasure meeting you.
Thanks,
Yes.
Sam,
Yeah.
too.
And I believe he's going to want to get you a little picture of both y'all by Gossip in the Grove. So,
Yeah, let me,
all right,
let me
and-
get out of the way.
And we're off. We're done.
Signing
All right.
out.
Signing-
Gossip in the Grove.